Hello everyone, welcome along to your MRL highlights for your Lmp2 Championship here. Let's get underway. We're at Road America this week, followed by Monza. What a start to the championship we've had, these cars are brilliant. So round 3 and 4 here. That's the car I'm in there, that blue and orange one there, the Orca we're racing in, on the same car. And again guys, if you like what you see, there's loads of viewers watch this, I'm glad for that as well. So you always get in contact, man, get yourself on a racetrack. We're on the grid already with the D up front. John Boy, the P2 there as well, in qualifying, well done John Boy. The D just sneaks away ahead of everybody. John Boy gets a dodgy start, and I think Fanta actually got a jump start there as well. So the D's D on the inside there. John Boy down to 4th. Ball down to P3 there, Fanta at the back. We're heading into actually, that's turn 3 that is, because the corner, it's not really a corner before that one. Yeah, down this Moraine sweep. From my track knowledge here, but downhill braking here. Yeah, John just struggling at the start of this race after being in P2 there. Up over the crest here. Tricky wee track, there's some corners. Oh, there's a mods on the grass there, and who's that behind G that had a flick of the grass as well there. John up to 3rd. And we are related back here right away here. What happened here? Start of this race has caught me in a surprise as well. So let's have another look. That cockpit, the mod. Yeah, just didn't get tucked right in there first lap. Heavy fuel and that. It's E and the D, 1 and 2 there. John Boy slips through. Into this left-hander before this carousel here. Tough corner, this is the carousel. Can't get in too hot. You've got to lift off a wee bit. Then if you get too wide, you're toast. If you go in too tight, you can't get a foot down early. So you need to be right in the middle. Get the apex at the end. Then we come up to the kink, which is full biff here. Watching G. And G, full biff for the kink there. Man can't help hit that gas and Fanta right behind him, and there was no room there for him. G, who planted his car right in the middle of the track, as you do. That's you two at the back. Back up front. The D, round in the last corner. Using all that exit and that curve dodgy as well. And there we go, John Boy in the pits, and maybe John Boy get a jump start as well. As they'll pile through. Fanta as well. I'll take my drive through next couple of laps, I think. Let's get warmed up first before we start going through the pits, and what we're doing here, we're rewinding a wee bit again to see some action in this first lap again, and that was that Foxy? Right by G. In the first lap as well there. Didn't miss that one. So back up to race here, lap 3. Right down the pit straight into turn 1. Then steep, then mod. Only 5 seconds between the top 3, 7, top 4. 9 seconds, top 5. And John Boy is 30 seconds after his drive through. And this is Fanta, serving his drive through. So John Boy over right on me. Where is he? Here he is. But then smart move, going for that drive through the first lap. This span, 3.5 seconds lead already here, number 66 in the green. Oh, and the D got a jump start as well. Jump starts all over the place here. So he's coming out of the pits. I'll put stay in P1. The mod as well, surely, yep, he'll go through. And Foxy. How far's D going to slip down this field here? Bundling down this long pit lane. Entry and exit's okay in this pit lane, but it is a long one. Steve. Leading the race. How can he handle the pressure with Nod behind him? And the D did come out in 5th in front of John Boy and Fanta, so he had settings in the bag there to make sure he came out in front of us. Foxy, 3, and GP4 here. Oh, and there's a spin. Oh, that just looks as if his tyres couldn't handle there. Yeah, and too much acceleration in the gas in as well, so really need to be careful when you go off track and just try and put the boot down, get back to track pretty quick. It sometimes doesn't work, so you can get G up in P3 here. Brilliant. Fanta's not back. Steve. And there's also some pressure from Mod here. The extra on his fender at the back there. Or extra. Yeah, that means the extra pressure from Mod here, heading down this straight here, heading into lap 5. The G 8 seconds behind. Really interesting start to this race here with drive-throughs and people coming off track and that. But... oh, and Steve runs wide. Is he going to manage to... Mod's through with Steve running wide there. Oh, is he going to go back up the inside here, turn 3. But we head down this Moraine sweep again. Let's move that cockpit, downhill brake here. No Mod brakes, there's Steve actually brakes after Mod here Friday. They get closer but doesn't left-hander here. And I actually said in one of my previous broadcasts ages ago that Hurry Downs was that corner before the crest there, but it's not. This one here, after that right-hander. This is Hurry Downs here. That was you then, Foxy. The top two really close. Well, wait a minute, Foxy's really struggling here into some of the corners. The D's going to be right on him. These lights on. Fantas took John's at some point here. And there's John Boy. Oh, he's going left and right, struggling on the exit there. Try to get the power down. Yeah, and that's a tricky corner. I've got to prepare for it well before that corner. And it's a bit of a tank slapper right into the barriers there, and that's got to be big damage. There's your leader, he's scrubbing about here, what's going on here? Kicking up dust and grass and... yeah, everybody not finding their feet early in this race. They're finding their tyres, as we see. Click in there a bit late and we see the D on Foxy. Into the uphill, kind of blind left-hander, and this wee kind of full biff qualified trim, maybe not race trim. Yeah, this is Hurry Downs. So Mod hurried right down that corner and moved up to 4th place. Fanta, very inside behind leader, and this is, yep, John Boy's in, must be a bit of damage. Go right into the pits for a proper pit stop this time. Mod starting to open up a wee bit of a 3-second lead on Steve. Looks as if he's looking more comfortable now. Not Tiger anymore, it's GTA on the livery there. This man G. He'll be loving it up there in P3. This man will be hunting him down. Trying to make up after his drive through. There's no surprise to a jump start now and again, but he's always on the edge. Up over the hill, over the line. Starting a lap 7 here, Fanta's in. And I'm still sliding about here. with Foxy 10 seconds behind me. Or sorry, 10 seconds in front of me. And John Boy still in the pit here, so must have been big damage. He's went for the full servo. And we do fast forward, lap 10. In between these clips here, there wasn't much happening, obviously, fuel spread and that, so that is highlights here for your MRL racing, Lmp2 Championship. And we're in round 3, and you can still see at the start of this race, we're still trying to get a wee handle on the cars with full fuel, hit the cones there as well, D. Let's see that again. There's a bollard, just a bollard, got a cone. But yeah, maxing out the racetrack. And as well, that's a bit better around there. The Fanta is in front of Foxy here at this point. We'll have to Foxy again. There's your boy. Bringing up the rear, getting the lap times in, getting the experience of the race conditions you've got to do. Yeah, Foxy, it looks like Foxy's big for Fanta there, and he'll be around here just to see what happened with Foxy. Yeah, and that was how Fanta got by Foxy again into the tyre wall there. It's got hurt. Fanta flicking up at that grass, trying to make sure there was nowhere near that action. I was watching now, lap 14. On stereo, and she. So, with all the drivers have realised there's a big fuel spread here. What's this with Fanta and D here? Why is Fanta's been by D? Well, I think it's the first time I've ever had to say that, so the D must have had some big damage going on somewhere that I've missed, as he was lying there in 4th place. Wow, his last lap was at a 2:06 there. The Fanta's 1:59, so. And here we are, here's just this overtake again, I think. On a man that's got a damaged car. Just trying to bring it home, D, so he is, so hats off to you, sticking in, bringing it home. So this leader charges on in lap 16. Hitting a lap time of 1:58. Steve's 1:59. And there it is. Wasn't much happening between all that, so quick clips tonight, lovely. That's your race winner there, when I look at it. And lap 17. Or he's into lap 17, so lap 16, last lap there, and Steve. We'll be well happy with that on the podium. But champagne, as I always say. P2, and then G as well. 36 behind the top man. You don't usually see that here, 36 seconds between the top 3. Fanta in 4th, I'll take that. The advantage other things that happen round about him. This man, he'll take that 5th place as well. And Foxy. Just like a lap down maybe, and John Boy obviously a couple laps down as well there, but this is G across the line. Here's that line. Here it is. Well done, G. Podium. Fanta 15 behind this. 15 seconds it is. This Fanta, nobody's lights aren't we flashing? No, no flash. The D, and you can just see his left hand side there. I don't know why I missed his excursions there, but obviously had some issues, and we've seen that Foxy's issues well, so you've got to keep it in the tarmac at this level. But there he is, so he's still going to give us a flash. I'm sure he will. Nope. Just one eye there on the right hand side, and there you have it. That was your Road America highlights there now. Yeah, short and sweet. We're moving on to Monza. really famous track Monza here, and again, we'll get the D on pole. Charging away again, that's not another jump start, is it? He just seems to fly off that line, so he does with Mod. Trying his best to keep pressure on, but Foxy as well, right into P2 there. He got a brilliant start as well with G. Oh, G, really close there between G and Foxy there. Then Steve gets through, Mod's through, he's by Mod as well, is he? Got to walk, we'll get a D. Foxy. D then Mod, then myself. 5th, good boy. 6th. I don't know if we actually recap on that wee bump at the start there, but that is the D's charging on. Foxy with a better start there. Yeah, and he's always over there, comes and side by side there behind him. We're going to click to see this. Right. Yeah, he's always over there, comes there. First lap, heavy fuel, cold brakes. Yeah, be careful and all. Fanta here over this as well with Dean Mott having to have a wee look there. Fanta nipped right through the two of them there. Look at that. That was a lovely move there. I like that one. Look at that. Right into P2. Let's rewind that again and get a better shot. They were all worried about what's happening with Foxy. I had a better look and a better drive as well. They had to maybe adjust its D's on the left there, wobbling. But a drive off on there, just full left. And you can only do that when your other drivers are in tune and don't block you in that. They must have seen me coming, had the pace. Those guys, you know, it doesn't last forever when Fanta's in front, so yeah, you probably see I'll catch him next few corners anyway. But Foxy right to the back after his spin. There is Mod, never mind first few corners. Next corner, Mod through, Parabolica. Steve as well, look. So that's top racing. Side by side, man, you know, it's got. Then we come side by side. Into Variante, turn 1. Brake late. Fanta on the outside, Steve the inside, and Steve makes it through. Oh, and Steve's a spin as well. We're just trying to go to the pillar too early. Fanta nips through it with John Boy on the back of Steve here as well. Cover Grande. Abasano. Thought we like. Right, the second Variante. The Seconda Variante, man. Yeah, that was like a wee tricky one, and about the second. Fell down early, and well, you know it, man, you've got the first Lesmo coming up. Trying to run a bit wide there. Just old second Lesmo was always tricky for me. Always find as if I had to cut down that gear lower than I should have, but I'd rather keep it in the track and do that. But the D up front. Hopefully he can hold on to this one when he's not got any drive-throughs of that. After his blistering start off the line. D-Mod, the background, myself, Steven, John Boy, looking up the rear. Steve getting that draft all the way down into Parabolica, there's not much of a braking zone in there to get down the inside here, man. Steve just stayed right behind me there and got to drive for this one. Retafilo turbine straight there. He tried muscle me down the inside, but just I was good in the brakes into that turn 1. John Boy having a wee snifter as well there at back of Steven. Top racing with the 3 years here. But as if we're going slow here, we are going full pace, and Fanta cuts the chicane here, bumps over the curves, and John Boy nips through his, Fanta goes left, he goes right, and John right in the middle. And it did slow down enough there, and was off track there, and did let off, and did get any corner cuts coming up. As you can just see Fanta, it's oh, there a bumpy Steve and John, oh. The tiniest of taps there. And backtrack, guys, backtrack. Go. Fanta's getting away. So that gave me a bit of breathing space. So back up lap 4. As you see Mod in the background there, so that 4 seconds looks a lot closer than 4 seconds says on the timing there, but yeah, these two back track, and does that look like Foxy having another spin at the back here? Yep, I just caught that out of my eye, so I had to rewind back. Yep, what corners this second variant? Yeah, he's hardly even very pace there to spin like that either, but just that curve, some of the curves I'd say up the car. You know the good curves, for the bad curves. And yeah, he just dodges all the curves there, because he just didn't get hooked up there. Here we go, John Boy's D again. 4th and 5th. Lap 5. There, cockpit Steve flying right by there, so I think John Boy might have daylight up going that one there. Again, what a championship this is with these cars, and maybe damage as well there. John Boy back pits. Foxy sneaking by him, and he's in the pits as well. What's happened to G as well? With GG's at the back as well. So G will maybe move up to 5th here, G. He's top 2 again. Mod pegging it at that 5 seconds there. And I think we have fast forwarded here again. So these two get a lot closer. Yeah, 2.5 seconds now. So maybe the D just managing the race here. Fanta, he was pushing all the way because he knew Steve was behind him. Watching the time and trying to get him close. Lap 12 again. D still in 5th. Again, another big fuel spread in this race, and fast forward in these laps, because it is just highlights for MRL racing again. Lmp2s at Monza and John Boy. Flying through the first variant, and oh, must have been terminal damage for Foxy there. He's in the pits. It's hard. The Mod 2 seconds, got it down to 2 seconds here, so maybe the D's got a wee bit of a problem here, and that is a shot, man. Mod can see his man. But it's lap 18, it was back up to 4 seconds, so he got close and then drifted back again. This is him cutting it down yet again. Can't be many laps left here. Because that's probably the closest he got, and is that the last lap there? They'll need to do homework on what the last lap is. It did say lap 19. So anyway, the D, then Mod, in front of P3 there, can I hold on to this podium? Steve can have 10 seconds behind most of the time. Trying to push as well to catch up in Fanta, but G, P5. This isn't the end, is it? There's got to be another lap after this. Yeah, we're still racing here, aren't we? Look at these two go. I'm actually on the edge of my seat here as well, and it is on the highlights. Not as if I watched this through full before. I just do the clips, man, and then let them go. And just, sometimes it's a surprise for me, but, and this is how I know this is the last lap here, and this is your race leader. Going for the showboat shots. Parabolica for the last time here, chucking it in. There he is. Taking the checker flag here, Monza. Round 4, the D. And there he does flash this time. He knows where his lights are. There's the Mod. Oh, I didn't miss him, did I? Oh, I just kind of missed him across the line. So we do rewind. Let's see that again. Sorry, Mod. I know my buttons are. I know my rewind is, and that's how close it was. And yeah, P2 on the podium. Gives that flash. So obviously I'm not going to miss myself here, but I'm 53 seconds behind the top 2, and you're still getting a podium. So anything can happen here when you're racing the MRL. So then if you like this, guys, you're selling track, you're selling the lights on the camera and the action. That's how far we are behind. I'm just heading up to Ascari there. Well, G, this is him. He's finishing his last lap. Lap down, there he is. P5 and Steve as well. He's still behind me on the same lap, so. And there he is. Fanta just managing himself for the last couple of laps. And John Boy, we see John Boy trundling down. We'll get time to rewind here as well. You see John Boy coming across the line there once again. No flash, but P6 it is. The Fanta. Round Parabolica for the last time. For a rare podium. Goes right, then left, flashing all the way. Can't wait to taste that champagne. So, brilliant. He gets some in the last race, none in this race. There you have it. PlayStation, yep, PlayStation 4 highlights there. Your MRL. Quality guys. So hopefully racing Friday night, 10 PM. Practice during the week and that, so you know where to find us. Let's get involved. Move forward to the next tracks, which is Hockenheim, I believe. And I can't actually remember what's after Hockenheim, but Hockenheim. I'll be getting my practice in for that. So nice one, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And cheers for watching. Cheers for all the guys that turned up. And catch you next time, man.